Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to the second webinar with Samir Khan from Social Champ, which is a social media scheduling and posting tool, which will be launching on PitchGround on September 17th. It's going to be pretty exciting. My name is Jakub, I'm CMO of PitchGround. I'll be hosting this webinar, and this is the webinar number 2, where we will cover how to get your initial traction in your social media accounts using friends and family, but we'll cover more. We'll cover more advanced strategies as well. So if you have a Facebook page, Instagram, whatever social media account, you need to keep watching, because we'll be talking about how you can get these things moving and see actually some results out of it. This is the webinar from our 7-part series, which is called Social Media Bootcamp. It's completely for free, and we are doing it every day. And we'll do it next week as well. So please make sure you will register. So Samir, how are you doing today?
I'm perfect. How are you doing?
I'm doing amazing. I'm doing amazing. So tell us a little bit more about your yesterday's experience. How was it? I mean, you don't do like many webinars, right?
Yeah, this is like my consistent, day after day webinar. So I don't do this, but it's exciting. It's fun. I create more content now.
Yeah, I mean, you are really into content creation, and we will cover it today. I see Kiran is joining. Hey, Kiran, nice to see you here again. Thanks for coming. And for those of you who are already joining on Facebook as well, welcome. We are here today with Samir, and we are talking how to get initial social media traction for your business. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to ask them below in the comment section. Or if you're watching on Zoom, you can watch it. You can ask us in the comment section or in a Q&A section on Zoom as well. And there will be replay available after this webinar. But if you want to ask questions in real time, please stick around, because we'll be answering them throughout the webinar. All right, Samir, I think we can jump right into it and start talking about this quite interesting topic, which not a lot of people know how to cover and how to make their social media actually work.
Awesome, let's do it. All right, so for those of you who are watching it for the first time, I am Samir Ahmed Khan, and I am the CEO of Social Champ. Social Champ is a social media scheduling platform. So whatever thing is, what in this talk we're trying to do is that get initial strategy. What we're trying to do is get initial traction for friends and family, how we can leverage that, right? So what we're trying to do is that the first point that I will share is that leverage the power of humor. Mm-hmm. Okay. By humor, I mean, your friends and family are those people who actually would interact with you on social media and try to leverage that. An example I can give you is that I posted a video on social media. In that video, something that was very confusing was that people were confused. The host was actually not asking good questions. Okay, so I just captioned the video saying how not to host a show, right? Instead of going, hammering the host that he didn't ask good questions, I just wrote something that was kind of humorous. Okay, and you could see people interacted, they laughed on it, they took the lighter side of it, and the purpose is that whatever content you find which is very contradicting, you can actually post humor on it and then see and let your friends and family interact with that. It's very easy for your friends and family to interact on your content and have fun with you on your post. And as soon as they do it, it reaches to more audience, right? If you post something that is very, very dry, it does not engage people to you in comment. So, getting comments from strangers is very tough, because strangers always have something that, I don't know how this person will react to this problem. How will they react to my joke? But your friends and family are very crazy people. They could just send GIFs, emojis to you on the comment. And once they do it, you'll see the reach goes really up, right? So just leverage this and you will see great stuff happening.
Yeah, I mean, starting with friends and family, it's a really good idea for the reasons you said, because when I was running my little page here in a local city where I live in, we used to like post crazy stuff, and then like all our friends and family liked it, commented it, and it reached out to many people from the whole city. So I think that's the one and the biggest reason why this strategy is good. So be humorous and post something which creates an emotion. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Here's a one very funny story. You know, whenever my younger brother, you know, puts a new display picture on Facebook, he just messages all the brothers saying, you know what, comment on my picture, comment on my picture. And, you know, he just forces us to, you know, log onto our Facebook and just comment on his picture. And I think that's a great strategy, that he just forces people to comment on his picture.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it
Yeah.
works, so why not?
Yeah. All right. So next strategy, next thing is that you need to focus on community work. So if you want to post on Quora, Reddit, Hacker News, there's a way to do it and leverage your friends and family. For example, let me show you an example that happened. Is on Reddit, when we were creating Social Champs landing page, I asked a question on Reddit saying, is orange color bad for landing page? Just a simple question. And I just wrote in the description that, you know, we started doing testing, you know, different themes. Should we choose orange or not? Because orange, yellow, red are colors that most food industry uses. You know, whenever you go to food industry restaurants, you see the color. And you could see people really engaged over there. Like they started giving suggestions. They started, you know, going to my website, asking for the link, which I didn't share in the first because I didn't want it to look very spammy, okay? And my friends also came in there. They upvoted my question. They started talking about it so other people can jump in and share examples, right? And this strategy is a strategy that people can give feedback. They can go to your website, give you initial look, you know, how it feels. And it's very, in this strategy, you have to be very humble. So people who are trying to help you are genuinely trying to help you and take their time.
Mm-hmm.
So comment there, reply back over there. Something similar I did on Reddit. I do a lot of stuff like this on Reddit. Like I posted, when I wanted to understand my persona of customers, I just said that I'm looking for a small group of social media managers to have feedback on our scheduling tool, right? And this actually got me a lot of beta testers to use the product, and they even started, you know, paying for the product itself by after testing it out. And we gave them some discount for doing it, but they gave really good feedback on the tool itself. And this could have, and you know, the pitch entirely is, it creates empathy. It's not like, you know what, I'm looking for beta testers, come join me, this is the link. In the comment, you can see in the description, I told that, you know, we have few customers, but I want to find the right persona of people out there. And, you know, I need some serious and bitter feedback. So this is how you know, use words to find people who are really helping you. And you can just find some friends and family to actually upvote your question so that it looks, you know, it appears more on the topper tier.
Yes.
And people find the question out there.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, makes sense.
Yeah. So again, since a lot of platforms are free, it does not mean it does not mean that you post on those platforms and just forget about it. You know, an example is Product Hunt. On Product Hunt, you can actually launch your business, launch your startup, and it requires a lot of planning, you know, but you can just go today, post on Product Hunt if you're a hunter, and people will just, you know, pour and disappear. So just because it's free does not mean that you don't prepare for it. You launch on Product Hunt by creating a whole strategy, asking your friends and family, you know what, we're going to launch, let's say on 17th September. So whatever stuff I'm going to launch, share with your audiences, tell them to sign up on Product Hunt so that they can give reviews on the product itself. So you have to create a whole strategy with your friends and family, because
Yes.
it is, it creates credibility. You know, if you're starting up right now, if you're single, if you're starting up, you would really not have an audience. Okay, friends and family gives you credibility, right? Because they're connected to more people also, right? It's a chain of authenticity and credibility that you're trying to leverage. Of course, you can do it alone, right? If you have a big audience, but if you do it in that manner, it's like a catalyst to your growth. Okay, so whenever you launch on Product Hunt or other sites, just ask them, you know what, start sharing this off, make a group on Facebook, you know, and just keep on sharing content so that they share the content.
But I mean, there's a thin line, right? Like even with friends and family, because if you'll be spamming them literally like multiple times a week, hey, can you upload this? I think it will get annoying eventually, but I think just talk to your friends and family once you have something really important that you need to rank, or for example product hunt launch, and not with any comment you post online.
Yeah, exactly. Just don't keep asking for something. Probably what you can do is give 3 times and ask 1 time. That could be the ratio that of you doing it, instead of just, messing with people, do this, like here, love this, upvote this. Try to help them first and win their credibility, and then try to ask for it. Like, this is the general rule. Nobody likes somebody who just keeps on asking.
Yeah. Gary Vee's advice: jib, 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 right hook.
Exactly. All right. So collaboration matters. Okay. So if you're trying to look for content to post, the best way is to set up interviews. So if I ask Jacob that, can you give an interview on Social Champ? Jacob would love it. He would say, yes, of course. Why not? People love giving interviews. Okay. If the brand asks them, right? Mostly people love giving interviews.
Yes.
So find people on Twitter, find people on LinkedIn who you can interview, influencers of your industry. Take their interview. It could be written form, it could be video, it could be podcast, just an audio. Give them questions, ask for interviews, and post that on. And so what will happen is when I get, let's say if I took your interview, right? When I publish that on my blog, 200% you'll be sharing that on your timeline, right? You'll be saying, look, here's my interview, right? You'll be proud of it. So people share that with their social network, and this gives you a leverage of, doing interviews. Other strategy, co-market with other bloggers. So if you find other bloggers, what you can say is that, you have a subscriber list of, let's say 1,000 subscribers. I have 2,000 subscribers. Let's share your blog, my blog with your audience. You share your blog with my audience. Okay.
Yes.
And, that's a good way to do it. Other thing is product reviews. So if there are a lot of, people who are watching this, live right now, this webinar, if you love doing product reviews, what's the best idea is that you review the product itself, like Social Champ, you can review the product and you can write about it, do videos about it. And when you do it and share it with us, we as a company will share that on our social media channels, and that actually gives you a boost that, the company shared your blog, and our followers can actually go to your blog and, see the product that you reviewed. And sometimes, the crazy thing is that some reviews, the people who review the product, they find some great keywords on Google that they put on title, that if somebody searches, if you search, Social Champ versus Social Bee or other, products, you will find our other, reviews who other people did for us, and we never paid for that. It really helps the company. It helps the person who reviews the product also. And you can use tools like Mailshake to, blast and, emails to those people one-on-one.
Yeah, I would like to add something into the interviews, because we are doing interviews in PitchGround quite often. All right, we interview entrepreneurs, SaaS founders, influencers, and I want to share how we actually find them. With one post, we can literally fill up our calendar for, I don't know, 2 months or 3 months if we are doing two interviews per week.
Wow.
And it's about that you join like really, really highly relevant group. So for us, it's SaaS Growth Hacks, for example. That's a really, really cool group with SaaS founders and people in SaaS. And you just create a post about that you're looking for people with interesting story to share in our community, and eventually like you can pitch your business and get new customers and so on. Like, who wouldn't like that?
Exactly.
And you just receive so many comments, and all you have to do is just reach out to these people, add them to friends, and just send them calendar invitations, some further information about the interview, because for a lot of people it will be their first time. So it's good to have like some sort of guidelines created that you will send to them, so they will feel more secure. And then you will jump on a Zoom call or whatever, like let's say 10 minutes before the actual interview starts, so you can set it all up and you're good to go. You'll record it, you can distribute it on Facebook, on YouTube. If you want, you can do the transcription of it. and literally from one live video you can do multiple posts, which will result in a quite big reach and engagement, because these people will share it on their social media as well.
Yeah, good strategy. It always works, kind of. Awesome. So again, so once you do that, you need to optimize your ads. We'll cover this in detail, but I'm going to tell you that try to use all platforms and see which platform is giving you lowest clicks per, lowest clicks, and how much it costs you less. Like CPC, cost per click, is the lowest. So what we did is we tried all platforms. We tried and ran ads on those platforms, and we figured out for us, Quora and Facebook was working, and others were really, really expensive. Okay. So you need to figure out what actually works for your business. You cannot just follow what I said, because every industry is different, every niche is different, every persona is different. Okay. So try to just run ads when you find, people just run ads around on Facebook and they think that, what, it's very expensive. What can we do? But we have to burn money because we only know Facebook. But you can run ads on LinkedIn. You can run ads on different websites itself and see, how it goes for you. So try to optimize your paid ads and just experiment all, and then pick the platform and then just scale on it.
And you were talking about getting users to SocialChamp, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So can you please go back?
Cool.
Okay, so Facebook, LinkedIn, Google AdWords, Instagram, Twitter, and Quora. These are the channels which worked for you, right?
These are channels we tried. For us,
okay.
The channels that actually gave us the lowest click and actually worked better from others were Facebook and Quora.
Mm-hmm. What was the worst from these?
Google AdWords.
I mean, you can get quite targeted traffic from Google AdWords, but Google will make you pay for it.
Yeah, it was so competitive because our competitors were bidding so higher. So it exhausted our budget a lot, So since there was a lot of competition, Google AdWords do not work for us. So if your industry, if there's less competition, probably your one or two competitors are out there, you can probably experiment with Google AdWords and see what's the volume.
Or you need to have like really good lifetime value of a customer. And low churn rate, so they will stick and they will pay actually for the acquisition costs. I heard that HubSpot actually is paying for the acquisition for 2 years before they pay it in full, which is crazy for their enterprise clients. Yeah,
that's investment. 2 years of worth.
That is investment. I mean, you need to have some strong cash flow to handle this.
Yeah, probably their churn rate would be very, very less, because enterprise, once they choose the software, they stay with it like forever until, you mess with them, kind of, or they shut down.
Yeah, that's true. There needs to be like a good nurturing process in place.
Yeah, agreed.
All right.
So this is the checklist of Facebook. We'll dive into more details in upcoming webinars on it. But the general checklist is that for Facebook ads, install the Pixel. Pixel, it's a code that you put on your website so that you can track how many people came to your website, track conversions, retarget your visitors. So, sometimes you see ads that keep following you whenever you go, once you open their website. Those are retargeting ads. Like you can see Wix, whenever you go to YouTube, you find Wix video on YouTube showing up. That's actually retargeting you because you once went to their website. Create custom audience. Let's say you have 100 customers, and you think these are the perfect customers. You can create, you can get email address of that to Facebook, and then Facebook will find, let's say, one person's similar audience for you, and then it will show that your ad to that new audience, which is kind of similar to your 100 paying customers, right? So that's something you can figure out and do it, and then set up custom pixel events that are custom. Like, for example, if somebody signs up, you can trigger a code which would actually tell Facebook that somebody signed up, somebody paid. So you can actually track that if you're running an ad for $100, in $100, 10 people signed up. So that means, this is your cost of acquisition is $10 per sign up. Okay. So this is how you set up custom, events. So this is just a general checklist that we always tell companies and brands to do before starting paid ads on Facebook. Now, email marketing. This is something that we did in Social Champ. We started email marketing, I think after 1 year. We never did before. And what we found out that people say email marketing it doesn't work. People get mad, they sign out, they unsubscribe. So what's the use of email marketing? But the concept of email marketing is putting your brand name in the subconscious mind of the customers. That's it. Okay. Now you can have bonus, like people sign up, people pay, do all that stuff. But in the initial company, in the initial way, when you email people, the name of your brand goes to their subconscious mind and they remember you. So what happened was when we email blasted 1 year later, people actually came to us saying that, we never signed up for Social Champ. And we could see in our database, that people signed up. This is the date, but they actually forgot. They actually forgot that they had ever been on Social Champ.
I
right?
see. So it creates like another brand awareness touch point for
Exactly.
all the prospects. Yeah.
Exactly. And they remember you that, okay, we are into this platform. Let's try it, right? And you can create a sequence, like one email goes after 5 days, second goes after 10 days. And then you can create triggered emails like sign up, your post is doing very good, add more accounts. You can do a lot of crazy stuff with that.
So do you have experience like converting completely cold users using email marketing to like paying customers in Social Champ?
Yeah, we did that using other tools. We had a list of other of social media agencies, and we actually nurtured that email. And we had a whole pathway created. If somebody says yes, trigger this sequence. Somebody says no, trigger this sequence. We made a whole sequence of it, a whole funnel, which actually we saw how many people are unsubscribing, what's the drop ratio. We kept on working on the email content because that's something that really matters. And it worked out very good. It was good, but people just don't leverage the warm leads. People who sign up. So cold emails is different world, right? So I'm just telling you, if you have subscribers on your blog or your website, start emailing them. Put your brand name in their subconscious. Don't let them forget you. Okay?
Yeah, I mean it's way more difficult to acquire a new customer than like sell again to the current one. And I like the idea. I like the strategy you said yesterday with extracting all the current connections on LinkedIn and then following up with them. Hey, we connected 1 year ago, and this is what I do now. I think it could be helpful for you. So if you have already some audience, guys, make sure you will nurture them well, even though that you maybe weren't in touch for a while. There is money hidden there.
Yeah, that is a gold mine hidden. You just don't know it. So the tools that you can use, I prefer SendGrid, but there are MailJet, there's Drip. I prefer SendGrid. You can have, I think, in the free plan, you can have like 30,000 emails in a month, which is enough, I think, for starting up. And the delivery rate of SendGrid is much better. I'm not an affiliate of SendGrid. I don't work for SendGrid. I just, okay. So I'm just telling you.
Just like them.
I just like those guys, okay? So, that's it. Yep. Again, now do live videos. Again, live videos, people do live videos. They have been talking about doing live videos, collaborating with people like on same live video. I can invite you as a guest or as a speaker, and your audience can actually know that you're live with Samir, and my audience can see that I'm live with Jacob, and it creates a viral effect. So if I have 100 followers and when I go live, the notification goes to 100 people. Okay.
Yes.
But when I invite you and you have 100 followers, now a notification goes to your followers, which gives my reach to 200 people. Okay. So it's always good to engage with people on the live feed, collaborating with those guys. Okay. You can do the same on Instagram. You can do the same on Facebook. Now, once you do that, always start your live video by trying to engage with the people so that they can comment on the feed. Okay, so you would see a lot of people say, whenever they do a live video, can you hear me? Am I audible? Can you see me? Okay, they ask these questions so that actually you can comment saying yes, no, or something. Just make a comment. Okay, and This actually gives boost to their Facebook live video, and it reaches out to more people. People also ask that, which country are you watching from? Okay, so if somebody's watching right now, they can just comment which country they're watching from, and they can just enter their country name, and this gives more reach to the Facebook live video, right?
All right,
So
let's do live experiment, guys. For everybody who is watching right now, comment down there the country you are watching from. Let's see if we can get some more Facebook Live viewers only by doing this thing. So if you're watching, comment it right now, and I will report the numbers later on.
awesome, let's do it. Let's prove it.
Let's prove it.
So there's something that you have to do with live videos, and then you can probably engage with the audience. Whenever somebody joins in, say hi and say hello, be polite. Whenever a speaker takes the name of somebody who's watching a live video, they actually feel, they just feel very good. Sometimes whenever a good speaker, took my name, I used to cut that video and actually saved it. Here he took my name. That really helps a lot in bringing empathy.
Mm-hmm.
So next thing is SEO, search engine optimization. It's a very vast topic, but I want to touch a strategy that actually worked for us. So SEO is basically when somebody goes to Google and searches, let's say, social media tools, and and they see us on the top 10 pages, on the first page, on the top 10 results. Okay, that is something that you wrote. The query is basically the keyword. Okay, so a great strategy for ranking on those sites is it's called hub and spook strategy. Okay, a hub is basically something that you're trying to promote. Okay, it could be your blog, it could be your sub page or your main page, and around that you create spooks. Spooks are basically small indicators, like it could be a landing page, it could be email, it could be infographics, it could be press release, it could be social media that's redirecting you to that site. And so what happens is, let me give an example. So in Social Champ, if you hover features, okay, you'll see a lot of pages. Now each page on features is a hub. Okay, so from bulk upload is basically a hub. Okay, we put content in bulk upload, and what we do is that we create spooks. Spooks, like we post a summary of it on Medium and point Medium to the main hub. Okay, we blast an email newsletter, point it to the hub. We post something on social media, point it to the hub. So you can see that we create a web that is all pointing to one hub. Okay, and by doing this, SEO, which is Google, actually, it finds indicators that people in social media are coming to this page, and people from other sources are coming to this page. This page has some relevance, so it actually increases the value of the product, of the entire page. So this page actually goes to the search engines and it appears on more topper sites. So this is one of the greatest strategy that actually worked for us. You can work on this and see, and find if it works for you or not.
So if I would be starting my strategy like from scratch, would you recommend starting with these hubs first?
Yes, I would recommend that you create a landing page, right? And start adding pages to your landing page. So the most mistake people do is that they create one page landing page and they think that it is enough. We made that mistake, but it is a great mistake that you miss out on a lot of keywords that people can search by just trying to promote one website, one page actually. So you have to create more pages, like we created like 8-10 pages, and then keep on adding pages, and then consider them as hub and actually work this much to promote your hub. Okay, it's not just 1 or 2 emails. You can create videos, PowerPoint presentations, and you can connect that with a webinar, and then webinar is pointing to the the main hub. That's the whole entire strategy.
I understand. Okay.
Cool. So again, now summing up, make a plan and be consistent. Okay, on social media, on SEO, whatever you do, you have to be consistent, right? So let's say you made a plan. You know what? I want to publish one flagship article of 3,000 words. So I would publish it, let's say, after every 15 days. So now when you made a commitment that you have to publish it after 15 days, you have to do it in 15 days. It should not be 16th day. It could not be 17th. Google likes consistency. It does not like you skipping, one day you get so motivated, you're like, you know what, I'm going to blast internet. You write 3 articles, and after the second week, you're just dead. You don't post anything. It's something bad for you. So be consistent, after strategy is like you can publish one flagship article of 3,000 words every 15 days. Short article like spooks, they could be one every week. You can ask interviews, 15, you can post one interview. Even if you have like, 5 interviews already done, if you made a strategy, of posting in every 15 days, just line them up, just schedule them, okay? Or if you have the capacity to do more, do it, but be consistent. It should not be very big. The same goes for social media. 1 post on Facebook every day, do it. 2 tweets on Twitter, do it. Don't skip it. Just schedule the content.
Okay.
So that's it.
That's it. This was fast. That's a wrap.
Yeah. And
so
good
so
news,
basically what we covered if you're starting out from scratch, the best way how to get initial traction is by asking your friends and family to engage with your posts, and it doesn't have to be only on Facebook, right?
Yes, it could be on any site. It could be Reddit, it could be Quora, it could be other platforms where you can generate traffic from. Do not limit yourself on social media. There is a world out there. People just think that social media is the entire world, right?
That's true, but there's one thing that needs to be understood, and that's that most of these algorithms and most of these social media sites, they work on the same strategy basically, because if they see that one post is performing well, better than the others, they will of course put him higher, and you can influence that with friends and family. So it's definitely a good idea. So you shared as well that you got some really good results with cold email, right?
Yes. Cold email works very good if your pitch is if it's empathic, like we do it in a way that we are trying to seek help. We don't want to market or sell a product, okay? What we do is that, we made a tool, we're trying to beta test it, and would you be willing to help us out in testing the product? If they say yes or no, then we share the link, We don't want to share the link initially. You can A/B test it, okay? But if you just give every information in the first email, like make it like an essay of 300 words email, people are going to delete it. They're not going to read it. Keep the email very short, like
Yes.
5-6 sentences. That's it, Wait for the reply.
Yeah, and I think try to think outside of the box. I mean, we are a little bit outside of social media attraction here, but I mean, why not? Because there's just there's not only email and social media sites. I actually started experimenting a few days ago while validating my side hustle idea with Slack communities, with Discord.
Yeah.
With Discord communities and with Telegram communities. And it's such an unusual place to engage with people and to talk to people. And really interesting people are in the communities as well. So I'm in touch with founders and I'm just talking to them in the chat, right? And it's a just different channel, but you can leverage it. And the best way how to do it is just go to Google and search for your keyword, which is your niche, and then just Slack community or Discord or something like this. And you will find a lot of communities you can join right away. And you can engage with people, you can get beta testers, whatever you need, feedbacks. So think outside of the box and don't think that there's only email and social media. There are many other things as well.
Yep, good advice. Yeah, the Slack groups, they work really good if you know how to engage the people. That's something I missed, but yeah, thanks for bringing that up. That's a good place.
Yeah. All right. So as you already see, guys, Social Champ is launching on September 17th, which is a Tuesday next week, right?
Yep, I think so. It is next week. Yes.
It's Tuesday next week. Yeah. So 17th, Yeah, Social Champ Launch Day. Learn everything about Social Champ and how to get started. Now, guys, what you're seeing here, it's a lineup of all the webinars we are doing with Samir here. And on some of them, on one of them, Udit Gwenka will be joining us and talk about Facebook ads more. So, guys, if you want to join on next webinars, there's a link. There's a link in the post you're checking right now on Facebook. But if you're watching on Zoom, it's socialchamp.pitchground.com, and you will see this page, free 7-day social media bootcamp, and that's pretty much it. Join and learn more about social media tomorrow, and on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday as well. So tomorrow we are talking about the new social media in 2019, community building, how to build a community around your brand. Then on Monday, Facebook Live, and how to skyrocket your video views and conversions with Facebook ads follow-ups. We use this strategy. It's quite powerful that you basically go live on Facebook, and then you use Facebook ads to promote that content. Then on September 17th, there is a Social Champ Launch Day, which is going to be pretty exciting. We will discover the platform. Samir will give us a walkthrough of how everything works, every feature. But I mean, it will be maybe quite short webinar because the platform is really easy to understand. So there will be a lot of time for your questions, and we'll be answering them. So if you are considering buying Social Champ, you need to join on September 17th. And then we're talking about how to create a value-driven content and post consistently to increase sales. And the last webinar is about how to scale social media and hit your first $10,000. This is going to be good.
This is going to be great.
Yeah. All right, guys. Once again, socialchamp.pitchground.com. You can book your place here, and we are launching on September 17th, which is Tuesday next week. All right, Samir, is there anything else you would like to add?
Today's my birthday.
Today's your birthday.
Yes, really? And I'm doing a webinar with you. What an amazing day.
Yeah, you're welcome. This is my gift for you.
Thank you so much.
Happy birthday, man! I didn't know that. I mean, you should say it when we started. I mean, people would be commenting, and
I just remembered that today when I read 12th September when you were sharing. Oh yeah, today's my birthday. I forgot.
Oh, I was born.
I was born. It happened. Eureka.
How old are you, by the way?
I just turned 29, man. Too old.
29. I mean, that's really good. You're already successful, hanging out with cool guys.
Like you guys. Yeah, I'm honored.
All right, Samir. Happy birthday to you again. Hope you will do some relax after this webinar. Maybe catch up with some friends or something. Or what are your plans for today?
Plans for today, work for tomorrow's webinar.
That's more like it. Okay. Yeah, we actually have to hop on a call after this as well. All right. Okay, Samir, thanks a lot. Thanks everybody for joining today. Make sure you will join tomorrow as well. Tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, so make sure you will join. It's gonna be fun. All right. See you tomorrow, and have an awesome day, and happy birthday.
Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.